Sorry. So sorry. Me and technology, right? Initial offense report from Coonrod. Yes, you found me, shady lady. Okay, so sorry about that interruption there. I literally just broke off the entire thing. Like I was just like, okay, done. If somebody's hacked in and it's just not going to let me want to look at what I want to look at when I want to look at it, well, then I'm going to cut it all off and start over. But that's just how I roll. Hello, Hamlet. Technology changes seems daily. Oh, yes, ma'am, it does. Algorithms are changing daily. Everything is changing daily so that it's impossible to really have a huge amount of success, really. But that's when you get creative and do it for yourself. Hello, Jacqueline. So yeah, sorry I had to cut that off, but if something doesn't want to work, that's exactly what you got to do, right? Just cut it off. Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer Hayes. So we've got a few minutes left. Anybody have any questions? Sorry about the cutoff, but like I said, it's just better to do that sometimes. Today's going to be double live day. So once we've opened up some files here, I'm definitely going to be doing a live for makeup of the day, outfit of the day. And I have a fun little 7 of my biggest pet peeves that we can talk about. So if you're interested in hearing about my pet peeves, the things that bother me the most, that I'm like, come back later on after we're finished with this live, and we'll hang out for a bit. Hamlet, you think YouTube's messing with it? I don't know. For what reason, though, really? Yeah, I think it's kind of authentic when you are, if I would have been able to do this from day one, if I would have known more what I was doing, folks, I would have done this from day one, where you guys could have just opened it and looked at it with me. But I couldn't figure out how to do a lot of these little tech things that are so easy once you know what you're doing and once you know what it's called. But getting there is the battle. Initial offense report from Coonrod B. Right, Hamlet? I have like a good handful of pet peeves of things that bother me to no end. Um, so yeah, I thought I should tell my viewers, about some of these things. You might laugh at me. I don't know. Like if right now, if I could figure out how to turn around the camera, I would, but I don't know how to do that. I wonder. No, I don't think that does anything. What do you mean, Hamlet? Then let us say one. What? Thank you for the likes, folks. So yesterday, when I was outside, there was a female cat that came into the yard where I live, and honestly, like she was in the tree at first, and I thought, is this cat stuck? And then I saw her moving around, and she jumped onto the roof of the shed near my place, and she just kept meowing. She had a collar on and everything. So I thought, well, maybe her owner isn't far. So I went and got some food, and like anytime I try to do this with my cats, they get mad and they try to eat up the food, and I'm like, oh my gosh, stop that! Like this female cat actually looked pregnant, and I'm trying to like tell my cats, like a freaking crazy cat lady, like she's got baby kittens in her belly. Don't eat her food. You have a ton of food in the house. And as soon as I turn around, the cats are in the food that I put outside for her. I was like, oh my gosh, like stop. I took a picture of her and I posted it, but then I lost her, so I took the post down. And then I saw another lady in the back lane, and I asked her about that cat. She said that they've been doing the same thing. They've been feeding this cat. She has a collar. They don't know where she belongs. She just comes around for a while, but she's so damn cute. And all I kept thinking is like, maybe we should bring her in the house and give her a comfy place so she has somewhere to deliver these kittens. And like, oh my gosh. She's hissing at my male cats. I'm trying to tell my male cats to like be nice to her, which is impossible to do with animals. So no, she was definitely really hungry and thirsty. So I brought her some food anyways. But yeah, the other lady in the neighborhood said she does the same thing and that she saw this cat as well. And I was like, oh, she's so cute. Like she's so pretty. You can't help but want to help. Like, I don't know. That's just the kind of person that I am though. Like I'm always wanting to help, and she's meowing at me, looking at me, and I know I have food in the house, so I just went and got some for her. Like the boys have a ton of food. Like, for them to take the little handful or two or three that I brought her and start eating it, I was like, get out of here. Frick you guys. But yeah. I guess she's just kind of a stray. Like her collar doesn't have any tags. Her ears have no tattoos. And like I said, she looks like she's pregnant. So, um, not good, like at all. I mean, I don't know whose cat that is, but to let the cat outside, and that it's not fixed is pretty irresponsible. And we already have a lot of unhomed pets that just kind of roam. So yeah, it's pretty sad when you see it, because like if I had the space and the money, I was like, I have another litter box. I was like, maybe I could set one up for her, and the boys just still use their own, but they weren't getting along. Like didn't want to have nothing to do with it. I would pet them and go over to her and, let her smell the cat hairs of them. And, she was still like really guarded, so she was hissing at them. And I was like, okay, well, I don't want to bring you in the house just for you guys to get into a cat fight. Like, it's summertime here, so it's not like she's, completely starving. But the fact that she's pregnant is like, I don't know whose cat she is, but I wish that whose ever it was, I wish that they would, be a little bit more responsible, get her fixed and stuff. Why let a cat outside that isn't fixed? Like, that's just, creating more of the problem. So unfortunate for sure, because it's less than $100, or it's right around $100 or so to fix a female cat. So you do the same thing, Jacqueline? Your neighbor got like 5 outside cats. I climb all over my cars. Oh no, that's not good. See, that's what I mean though. And here I believe there are laws, and it's mandatory that you have to have animals. If you're going to let them outside, you have to have them fixed and have their shots, which mine are, right? So, yeah, I believe the fine is fairly substantial, like hundreds, like, first time kind of thing. So, but I looked and there was no tattoos, so there's no real way to figure out like who she belongs to. And with the other neighbor on the other street saying that she's seen the same thing, but the animal went across the street and over onto the next street yet, kind of thing. So we literally have no idea where she's from or whatever, but she's super pretty, and she looks like she does belong to somebody because she has a collar with little bells. That's how come I heard her, was because her bells were tinkling. Tink, 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 tink. And I look up and I see this cat in the tree, and I'm like, what the fiddle? And of course my male cat's looking at her like, what are you doing? And she's just meowing away. Like I said, at first I thought she was stuck, but I quickly realized she seemed really hungry. And once she like noticed that I was friendly, she was so lovable, which just made me want to help her and bring her in the house all the more. I tried to bring her in, but it didn't work for long. She was kind of all over the place, like really, like sketched out kind of thing. Like, like she didn't really want to be indoors. Like she was looking for a way out. So, I don't know if they chip animals here. I know that they do the tattoos. My cats have the tattoos, and they're registered. So if ever they go missing, you know, their owner is able to be found, right? So, but I seen a baby bird in the middle of the road. I ran home, returned the little box to take it home, thinking I could nurse it back to health, but the baby bird wasn't there. Must have been resting. Either that, or during the time that you had to go get the box, it got picked up by some kind of prey, like a hawk or an eagle or something. Like, oh, there's dinner. By the time you made it back, right? They're just soaring around. Of course, they're going to see an animal in distress on the side of the road, right? So either it was resting and it got up and went away, or it could have been picked up and gone away. Sheesh. Not funny, but reality, right? I know, right, Georgie girl? I know. I got 5 birds' nests and bushes. They've trained up the fence. Some hatched. 3 little heads poking out the nest. That's super cool, shady lady. Super cool. All right, so this file here is almost open. You guys, I have been dealing with my depression all weekend long, right? And so Sunday finally rolls around and I decide, okay, I'm going to do my nails to pick myself up and get like just make myself feel better, you know? So I sit down to do my nails, and by the time I got up when I was finished, I had thrown my back out, all my Lanta. It was not a good experience. I barely could walk. I was literally crying. It was ridiculous. Oh my gosh. Literally just today. I mean, it literally like I threw my back out so bad, like anything I was eating, I was puking up right away. It didn't seem to matter what it was. If it was fruit or if it was stir fry or if it was popcorn, everything I was trying to eat was just coming right back up. I was like, oh my goodness. So I don't know if that's like a reaction when your body is in excruciating pain or not, but mine has hit that threshold if that's a thing. So definitely, I have a doctor's appointment set up for tomorrow. So I'm hoping, what should I use here? I guess this one or whatever. Why is there no sound? Is he just not have it on or what the fiddle? Oh.
Possibly. I mean, it didn't pick her up going in when you dropped her off.
But I know she made it possible. I made a question.
Right. But it's video just showed you backing out, so there's a gap there and it didn't pick up. I'm gonna walk her in a minute. Right. Yeah, I don't see any on that one or that one. Just look into it. Yeah. Looks a little better than a camera. It's out here right now, you know. Yeah. Barney gets so crazy when he's knocked up. Yeah.
Love the neighbor Nate for having that camera footage, man. You know, that was a really damning piece of evidence. And the fact that everybody in the neighborhood seemed to know that when his vehicle was backed up, you know, to the garage, how abnormal that was. You know, they had already been living there for how many years and never did anybody ever hear.
Oh. Hey, how are you? Right.
So, you know, everybody knew that that was really abnormal that he, you know.
Right.
No doubt, Jennifer? Well, and once Nate realized there was a problem and that Shanann was kind of missing, and so were the girls, it was at that point that he went back into his own house, right?
What is your name? Sandra. Can you spell your last name for me? What is your date of birth, Sandra? What's your phone number?
So that's Shanann's mom that he's talking to on the phone, the officer.
So how would you describe their relationship recently? Right. Okay.
Oh yeah, Sandy knew something was wrong in the bottom of her, in the pit of her stomach. You know, she had a visit in her dream. She stated.
Sandy's calling you. Right.
Yeah, that is too bad, Hamlet. Sheesh. Be careful.
Right.
Yeah, that's probably fairly accurate and plausible, Geordie girl. Sorry. Um, and it's possible he may have gotten away with that had he have planned things a little differently, right?
Right. That's kind of the impression everyone's telling me. We're not finding our purse. Right.
They haven't entered the house yet, though, so they haven't seen that her purse is in the house yet.
Yeah, I've already looked back there.
I think that Chris didn't think far enough through, right? He was thinking if he had the girls kind of covered, that nobody would really be looking for his wife, really, you know? People would assume that she took the kids or something. Like, I don't think that he thought any of it all the way through, but I think he thought about some of it partially, and this seemed like good timing. I don't know.
Trying to figure out if she's missing at this point. Um, right. That started today. What school is that? Primrose? What town is that in? Okay.
If you guys enjoy seeing the case files open together here,
That was this morning.
hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new, hit the subscribe. That morning, when he disposed of the bodies, he thought he had plenty of time when he went home to see. to see this stuff at home, but like you said, he didn't think things through. Yeah, he didn't think it all the way through. And I do kind of think like there was a bit of emotion involved. I think that they probably did argue a little bit, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, much
Your
too in a
bedroom?
hurry. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. As soon as we figure something out, we will let you know. Right. Bye.
I do wonder as well if the Thrive patches made him aggressive. People have said they were approved by some health association. Yeah, they're not approved by FDA. And interesting enough, there are things the FDA is unapproving, like acetate right now. I discussed his votes. That's smirking with rather safe return live. Yeah, with the media. Yeah.
You have any current pictures of her?
See, different lighting makes their drapes look like they're different colors sometimes.
This strip's pretty recent.
Salut Yvette. Oui, je te comprends. Totally understand. I completely understand, Georgie girl, but I think that it's just a to each their own parenting and whatnot, you know. And it also, I think it strongly depends on what this company was trying to portray for this product to be. So it might not necessarily even be, you know, their fault if they're being fed information that's, hyping up a product to make it seem like you definitely should try this and you need this in your life type of thing. Um, but I've never been to one of their meetings or their shows or their trips or whatever. But from what I hear, they're very, go, go, go about their products. So if perhaps that's what they're making that appear like, and Shanann fell into whatever, wanting to be a successful entrepreneur, and she believed in these products, and she used them, and she showed the world that she used them, and so did her family. And I think that a lot of that MLM business strongly depends on the size of your networking ability, or your network that you have available at hand, your family and all of that. So I do not know, Scott DeLorean. Feel free to share any information if you have. Yeah, the MLM businesses. I've done a few of them myself. They're okay. It's just I don't do things that I don't actually believe in or that don't actually work. For me, like, I'll try various things, but if it doesn't show results, I'm not going to, stand there and try to sell it to other people if I don't believe in it. So party light candles was something I sold, and I was really successful at it. But those candles actually, the wax evaporates in the air, and the scents are amazing. Some of the holders have 24 karat gold in them. Absolutely stunning candle stuff, and I firmly believe in the product. I love that it has a no drip thing and all of that. So, if you believe in the product and it really does work, I can totally see running with it and being successful. But these type of businesses are, the success is based on how well you have a network of people around you to get involved, right? Do you have your mother, and then your in-laws, and then your grandparents, and nieces and nephews and aunts and uncles, and then they've got all their friends, and like, it depends on what the size of what you have available as to how successful you will be, in my opinion. I don't know if we'll ever really know if she discussed those things with her doctor or not. Well, their house was certainly quite expensive, and if Shanann wasn't able to meet her monthly quota sales, her vehicle payment would have had to come from her own pocket. I'm sure. Hi, Lisa.
Right.
You're funny, nasty Nate. I don't think that Shanann and the girls' spirits, would be a bad thing necessarily. Like, I know people look at this house like it's horrible, and how could anybody live there after this? But I mean, they're beautiful souls anyways. So I don't know. I think that it'll sell. You know. Candles did I sell was Party Light. No, I haven't sold it since I had my second child. That was in the 2000s. Yeah, who wouldn't love this house? I mean, it certainly has a beautiful touch to it. And like I said, the people who did live there, it's not like it was some, horrible, people or something. But I mean, it's horrible what happened. I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna have trouble going. It's beautiful. It is a beautiful home. Yeah, there's a lot of people that were controversying about it though. How could you say you'd be able to live there? And it's like, I don't know, like it's not like they're bad people, even if they did come back and linger around or something, even if that was something that was happening in that home, which I don't think. I think they're probably on the other side and living quite beautifully, in heaven. So, but that's my belief. I believe in the ghosts and stuff. I think they're real. Spirits are for real. I just don't necessarily think they would be lingering here. Yes, maybe during this time of this search because things just happened and nothing was solved, perhaps. Yeah. But
That's probably yeah, no, so you normally keep it on. Yeah, because they would go in there and they get the soap, like that stuff, and had Vaseline everywhere. So that was not working. So does she normally make the beds, kids' beds? No.
yeah, I think they are gone now as well, Jacqueline. And people do die in their homes all the time. He looks nervous as sin.
All right.
Here's his kind of deer in the headlights look. His mouth is a little bit dropped open. All right, have a blessed day, Jacqueline. He looks as though, he's guilty of something, His body language.
Well, all right. 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 This is her purse.
That's her purse. That's her medication that she takes. Her medication's still in here.
We're gonna get a hold of them. We're working on all that.
Yes, Scott, that was when there was the legal team, the defense team was in the house.
Understandable. So we're doing what we can to try to find her here.
You can tell she's thinking really hard though right now. I definitely wouldn't doubt it, Hamlet.
We do. I would know about that.
Look at Chris just staring at the purse. Like if somebody could read his mind right now, I bet you he was just thinking like he should have took that with him with her.
Yep.
I think the talk about the birth thing was about baby Nico being born in March.
Yeah. The bed's not made now. She got home with Nicole. He didn't say who. Yeah, he said he did. We're gonna try. Alright.
Hi, Linda. No problem,
Hi.
honey.
tell your mother-in-law that she went to a friend's today? Yeah. Who's what friend? Who was she supposed to go to? When did she tell you that?
His pierced lips and body language just show that he's so reserved and he knows he did wrong, you know?
Asking about red on the stairwell. I didn't see what he was talking about. No. When I looked, it's really everywhere, and I'm not.
He's looking for red in the stairwell. Looks like they found something there.
I got things of wax or something. It's not blood.
Thinks it's a piece of wax, though, not blood.
I don't see any signs of a struggle. Nothing broken. Right, in her purse, her wallet.
Welcome, all the new people. Feel free to throw up a like if you enjoy going through the files here together. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Be sure to come back. We do a lot of different cases here.
This is the suitcase you had yesterday.
Yes, scan 0121. It sure is.
The stuff she had last night. Yep.
Chris kind of looks like he's lost blood in his face. He just looks whiter than a ghost almost.
Yeah, that's the stuff I was going to get. Okay, well,
Feel free to share the link, scan 0121. The more the merrier. Everybody's welcome.
Yeah, I'm going to try to run some things down using their phone, and let's see if we can find somebody. Nobody heard anything at all. I mean, you can do that now. As far as like watching stuff like that. You can do that now.
Hello, Mountain Man. Hi, Denise.
By all means, what about bank account checking into that? Do we need account numbers or anything, or have them call this a pretty current picture? No. Oh, you do? Yeah. Okay. So that's where we started.
He's in protective custody because he killed 2 children. And the big boys in the big house would tear at him. He would be prime meat for new fish coming in to gain some stripes and recognition or whatever. They have to protect him, so he's in protective custody, and that's probably where he'll stay. But supposedly he's going to general population. Nobody has any idea if or when or what. So. Yeah, they transferred him from his original prison and had him change his looks. Yes. Folder errors. I don't understand why. Okay, well, I don't know. What's up with that? Mountain Man, are you at the actual Ozark mountain where they're doing the Ozark movie, or not movie, but sequence? Sequel, I guess, the Netflix sequel. If you guys are enjoying watching these files open together, throw up a like sign. It gives me a form of support. And that's all it gives me is some support that you guys enjoy doing this together, I love the Ozarks. Yeah, Jason Bateman is really good. I really like him too. He's one of my favorite actors, actually. Melissa McCarthy is another great actress that I love. I still separate them actors, actress, but Anyone in life is like my sister's Oh my goodness, Scan 0121, sentenced to 30 years. Charlotte Teeling. I wonder if you'd ever like to come and do a live call together, Scan 0121. You can certainly share your sister's story here. Yeah, Melissa McCarthy's awesome. I totally agree. Solely home. Accent on a lady is amazing. Aw. Do I have an accent to some of you folks? It'd be fascinating to hear about, especially from a close friend's perspective. Yes, exactly. Well, if Scan 0121 is interested, I would certainly allow them to come and share. Yeah, definitely sad about their sister for sure. No accent?
Hi, sir. Yeah, I'm Officer James Frederick, PD. What's your name? Nice to meet you. So we're just waiting for our sergeant to come over, and we'd like to go through your house. Are you okay with us searching through your house? All right. We'll have you sign a consent form. We just want to see if you left a note or anything inconspicuous, something like that. All right. If you're good with that, we'll have you sign a consent form allowing us to search your house, and we'll wait for our sergeant to get here. But we'll grab that. You don't plan on going anywhere, right?
No, I was just going to walk around the neighborhood just to clear my head.
Which company do you work for? Anadarko. What do you do for them?
Operator.
So you work like 7 days a week?
5 and 2, like Monday through Friday. I'm doing 8 and 6 next month.
Okay. So today is Monday?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Let us grab that form, and then we'll wait for our supervisor, and then you can either stay here or you can go walk the neighborhood, whatever you'd like. Look through it.
Did you see the
Let's go grab
smirk
that
on
form.
his face?
We'll be right back with you, okay? Yeah, that's fine. I think so.
When I say about. I think all of his mistakes are running through his head of what he should have done better to cover this up. And oh shit, I think I might be caught, you know?
Stay at 13th. Pull up your case number.
Hello, Pug Mama.
So, Chris, it's your house. You can go inside with us if you'd like, or you could stay out here. Doesn't matter to us.
Doesn't matter. I mean, free reigns, whatever you got to do.
Okay.
Like I can chill on the decks on the side of the sun.
Okay. All right. Whatever you'd like. How long have you guys been married?
So, we've been together 8 years, married 6 this year.
Okay. And this is very unusual behavior?
You can get that dog out of here.
Okay.
She's gonna flip.
Okay. So when you guys come home, do you usually use the front door or the garage door? How do you guys?
I usually open the garage door, come in.
Okay.
She's front or garage. It kind of depends.
Okay. Is that a ring out there?
Oh, that was
No, the doorbell, is that a ring?
yeah,
Doorbell?
like when you got a visitor, it does. But I don't think the speaker is on to where you hear it. Like by
Okay. I guess my question for you is, would it show her leaving with the kids? Did you have any alerts?
If she came out here, yes. Like
Did you have any alerts today with that?
just when her friends were here.
Does it only record when the doorbell rings, or anytime
If
someone?
you're like right.
He's just trying to run away from the police here, right?
Okay. And if you had anything on that today?
Just her friends.
And what time is that?
12:10 and about 2 minutes afternoon.
Okay. So nothing between the time when she got here.
No, like she got here at 2. Only thing
This morning?
Yeah, 2 o'clock this morning.
Okay.
Like 1:48 on here. And the only thing that was weird was that the garage door said it was left open after I left. And it might have been the sensor, but like my phone doesn't show when
For your alarm?
Yeah, it doesn't show if it shuts.
And who's your alarm through?
Visit.
Okay.
But the Nikki, her friend that came here about 12:10, she said the garage door shut when she got here.
Okay.
That was the only thing that was weird.
All right. Were you gonna hang out there, or you want to come in here? Okay. Where's the purse at?
Oh my god.
I'm still recording, so. Whose phone is that?
I believe that is his. I'm over to hers.
Is that a diary, or what is that?
It's for work, I believe. Raven's talking about. Like motivation stuff.
How did you say the kids were?
Forest.
This is very neat for having 2 little kids. Who's got asthma?
I don't know. Kids need medication too, and apparently she didn't take their medication either.
Celeste. This is all their medication. Yeah, Celeste, the kid.
Mm-hmm.
That's albuterol for a nebulizer. Same for an inhaler.
Got an ID?
We already out here. Nothing in the car. Dispatch Frederick 988. Can you log 528 Zebra John Victor? They are really organized people. But everything's like super organized.
And there's that bed in the basement.
Only thing that's gone is the kids' blankets, like the binkies. That's why they won't go anywhere without them.
So they are gone?
Yep. Car seats are in the car. Keys are in the igniter on the center console of the car. For cash, over ID, everything's still here. Phones here.
Is this the only furnace?
This was locked. You open it up, and it's looking here, so they keep it locked so the kids don't come in here. Make a mess.
Not even water in this toilet. Really nice house, huh?
Yeah.
So she's a stay-at-home mom?
She's a stay-at-home mom, but she works from home. And she does all the work through her phone. Her phone was on this couch from home. On this couch.
What? No. I think it's just one on the counter. Like super organized.
Did we go in the backyard at all, Kenny?
Well, I walked around a bit, like, trying to look in.
Didn't see nothing?
I didn't see anything out of place, but I was forced.
Can't not get the yard.
Water in there.
Come on.
Jump down in the window.
That didn't work. This one, the button thing doesn't work right, and it shut down. He came home and let me in.
What doesn't work? The garage door opening?
He said the password on the outside, the code one doesn't work.
Can you close it from the outside? Well, we need to figure that out. Because the front door was locked, right? The deadbolt too?
I think he hit his garage door open.
No, I'm saying,
Front door was locked.
was the deadbolt locked?
The
top deadbolt. You can open it like 3 inches and it locks.
Okay, so she had to get out through the garage.
Garage because this door's closed and locked. It has a slider lock. So she had to leave through the garage.
Okay, come here, pups. Come on, pups.
If only somebody could understand dog. So it's 5 and 3-year-old both girls. 5 and 3-year-old both girls.
Yeah. Come on, supposed to.
No, we went in the back, so she's in the house now. So does your garage door pad work?
No, not on the outside. There's a rigid right here, and every time it got something right here got busted and it pulls out. So you'd have to just hold it down, but it won't do anything. It's 2385. It's the code, but I can never get to do anything.
Can you close the garage from out here?
I gotta have you gotta have the
Opener?
Yeah. With you.
And so does she have an opener?
Yeah.
Let's go see if there's an opener. Is it a physical opener or is it programmed into the car?
It's a physical one, on the dash. Oh, on the visor. And then there's one as you walk out of the garage door.
What is that?
What?
That receipt for?
August 10th.
So 3 days ago. that one, something left. Lock. Yeah, press that thing and see how long it takes. So she doesn't have any family or anyone around here?
They're all back in North Carolina. Moved here back in 2012.
I agree,
Came out here
Tambra.
with friends during Thanksgiving, fell in love with the place. Moved out here a few months later.
Does she have any friends around here?
Just for friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got friends in Frederick, Erie, Aurora, that part of Erie, Broomfield, Parker.
Have you tried to contact any of
Oh
them?
yeah, we've exhausted every option. The last thing I'm going to do is hospitals. Hotels. There's so many, but.
And no one's heard from her today? Have you checked your bank accounts?
That's what I was going to do because I don't have access through here.
Let's go check those and see if she pulled any cash out or if there's any strange charges or anything.
Okay.
Can you log?
I can't log in because she does all the finances.
Okay.
So I know her password. I just don't have her user ID. Not sure what she would have used that way. Sorry, my phone's blowing up.
No, you're fine.
His phone's blowing up
what do
and
you guys
Nicole
think?
Kessinger's calling and bugging. I'm sure.
Can you call them and see if there's any activity? Any withdrawals or anything? And then the suitcases that she came home this morning with, which ones were those? Was
The
the one,
black one that's right there.
not the one in the bedroom?
That was from the last trip, or when we just got back a few days ago from North Carolina. She went to Arizona like 2 days later. That was why we just got put back down in the basement.
You guys don't have any stockpiles of cash or anything in the house that she would have had? If she needed cash, she needed to go to the bank to get it?
There is. I would not know about it. I mean, if there was, I didn't know.
Do you know how much cash she usually carries with her?
It's usually not maybe like 100.
Okay, chicken was on. Dispatch Frederick County 8. You know, Queen Frank Tom 682.
It was at this point, though, that they were already trying to figure out how to get the GPS coordinates off this
Is
vehicle.
this the truck you always drive? Yeah, you can go in the house, yeah.
She's probably like frantically wanting him to delete everything, right?
Oh, there's no computer in it, so I don't know how the GPS, if it's computer, yeah. she have a passport?
Yeah.
Kids have passports?
No, they're old enough.
How are they?
4 and 3. Yeah, no. Oh, they have to travel anywhere else. Yeah, passport for all of them. Oh, okay. So that taxi cab service, you guys use anything like that? That might be.
And if you look through here and see if all of her cards are here?
He doesn't know.
I don't know how many she has. She has different ones than me as far as credit cards go. Like we have the same debit cards, the same for like.
These are debit cards?
Yeah, those are the same kind of.
Then, do your kids have like a favorite pair of shoes that they normally wear?
Fair pair of shoes?
Yeah.
They have all their shoes are in the closet.
It's crazy how he can just
Do you know
smile.
which ones they normally wear? Like,
Whatever they want to wear, they pick your shoes and go through them.
No emotion to this, like crazy.
Your kids take any medication? TC takes Singulair and Marital.
How often?
Singulair is every night for allergies, and Marital for kind of for like the acid reflux.
No doubt.
is one of them on inhalers?
They haven't done it since they got back. I think it might have ran out because the last one I saw had 0 on it, so we hadn't refilled that one yet.
From North Carolina?
Yep.
And when did you guys get back?
I think it was, I went back to work on the 8th, so we got back on the 7th.
Okay.
And then she left Arizona on Friday. Got back last night.
Did she have the kids with her last night?
Yes.
Or you got the kids?
Well, I had kids like all weekend.
Okay.
They went to a birthday party yesterday. Over at friend's house. Pantry.
And then, is someone sleeping in the basement?
I did it 2 times. The separation thing. That's right.
How recently?
Probably about 2 nights ago, 3 nights ago, when she was here. So probably last time was Thursday night on Friday.
And then your kids, do they sleep in their own beds or do they sleep with you guys?
Those 2 adjacent rooms, they connected that bathroom.
You're lucky.
I'm not very lucky. No, so like when she got back from the airport last night, usually like she just dumps it. Like most of the time when she does that, she'll want to wash the sheets the next day to get the airport off them since she just came off the airport. That's the only thing I can think of.
They were still on them.
Oh yeah, she was in bed. Yeah.
So you were in that bed last night?
Yeah. I was up there because the monitor and stuff was up there. I was waiting for her to get back home.
And then she works from home? Is that right?
Yeah, it's direct sales. So she works from phone and anything, computer.
And then is that the office she uses for work?
Oh, she can do anywhere in here. She can sit on the couch.
Oh, okay. She doesn't have like a designated area.
She can go anywhere.
And you can't think of anywhere she'd want to go? She go for walks around here?
No, I go for runs. She doesn't really do anything as far as go for walks or anything.
And you've talked to all the friends you guys have around the area? And what was the conversation this morning you guys had?
It was about selling the house and separation.
And how'd she take that?
We were both pretty emotional, both crying.
And then did you see her before you went to work? Did you say anything to her?
Well, she went back, she told me she was going to go to her friend's house and be with the kids. Take the kids with her.
Oh, she told you she was taking the kids to
Yeah.
her friend's house.
Yeah.
She didn't say who though.
Oh, no. No, but she was still in bed when that happened.
minutes.
And then you went to work,
I left about 5:15, 5:30, right in that time frame.
and she said she was going to find stuff.
But she was still here when I left.
You went to a job site or you went to the main site? Or where'd you go?
I went to location first,
Where was that?
by Hudson, over there. Hudson.
There was someone there at the time when you got there?
No, not. One of the operators, he had an issue there on Friday, doesn't run over the weekend. I went over there just to kind of verify what an issue he was having, see if I could fix it. Then we went to a pumping unit across the ranch over there. Over there most of the day, that's when I got the phone calls and text messages.
Are you guys on like Carrier 49? Where are you guys at?
Oh, like, you know what the rockin' is?
Yep.
Yeah, out there.
Whose ranch are you on?
Derby.
Okay. I know where that's at.
So what kind of tools did you have to load up in the garage?
It was just mainly I got my water bottles, my water jug, my computer, book bag, my containers full of just my O-rings, all that stuff, just putting it all in there because I figured that all out.
You loaded up every day.
I'll just like on the Monday, like after I get all that stuff, because I had an issue where somebody stole all my tools out of my truck. My pipe wrenches are gone, my socket set's gone, my wrench set's gone. Like, we had an issue. That's why I parked my truck in front of the neighbor's house that for like a few days, just to see if like I could see if anybody was breaking it, trying to break into my truck again. It wasn't my fault. I left it unlocked. So as far as the toolbox is on the back.
So on the weekend you download your stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then on Monday you load it
Oh
back
yeah,
up.
just put it all back in, just to kind of get everything out of my truck, clean it out a little bit from the whole week, because it gets still.
You guys lived here since 2012 or a different house?
No, like so 2012 we moved here, lived in a friend's basement in Broomfield,
Okay.
and we closed on this house. It was built 2013 in May. That's when we moved in there.
Okay. Does she have any other friends in this neighborhood?
I mean, we haven't talked to many people around here, honestly.
It's mostly in Erie and Broomfield.
Erie, Broomfield, Frederick.
Where at in Frederick? You know?
So we had, they just lived up here in Frederick Way. They actually just moved down to Thornton, Nick and Amanda Thayer.
Okay.
Nikki, she lives up, the one that was here, she lives in Frederick.
The one that dropped her off?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, she lives like where they're building that new stoplight, that bridge over there.
Right. Okay. And you have no idea what friend? So all your friends pretty much have kids the same age? So it's hard to...
It's really hard. I mean, I've exhausted every option I know of as far as friends goes. Like, Nikki knew more of them because she's a woman. And that's about as far as we could go, as far as all the friends that we could think of.
Alright, so if you talk to some of her friends, tell them that we're looking for her, and we just need to make sure that she's okay, and she can call us. She doesn't have to call you. That's what she's worried about.
You know, you're trying to get a hold of her and she want to talk to you, so have them refer her to us if they know where she's at.
Okay.
Just so whatever's going on between you guys, that's between you guys. If she doesn't want to talk to you, that's fine. We just don't want to waste resources looking for her if she's actually okay. So, like, if you can relay to the friends, hey, I understand she doesn't want to talk to us, at least have her call the police so that they know she's okay.
Okay.
Type deal, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
That way that we know that she's okay, and whatever's going on between you guys can kind of figure that out.
Okay.
Type deal. Do you have any questions for us before we get out of here?
I mean, call area hospitals, call hotels. I mean,
Someone said she was diabetic.
she had her friend Cassie in Arizona. She's a nurse, and she knows she had low blood sugar when she was down there. That's why I brought that up.
Oh, okay.
She never had seizures or blacked out or anything.
It was just like that was a long time ago before I even met her. She had a horrific car accident. They think she might have blacked out or had a seizure. They just couldn't really figure it out. Like she just had a car accident. She just flew out of the car.
And you have his contact info?
I think the detective did.
Yeah, they've been on.
Okay. And if you hear, did you get a card or anything?
For the detective, yes.
Okay, so there's a dispatch number on there.
Okay.
If you hear anything from her, call that number and let us know. And it'll just go straight to our dispatch, and then an officer will call you right back.
Okay.
That way, our main concern is to make sure she's okay and the kids are okay. So if you hear a peep from her, just call us and we'll call you or give us a contact number to reach her so we can talk to her.
Okay. What's your date of birth? 5/16/85. What's that? 5/16/85. 85? Yes. That's okay. 910 309 1702.
So Chris just had his first birthday in jail, folks, on May 16th.
Do you want my card or anything?
I'll take it.
Okay. I'll just underline that number. Just call that number, someone will answer that phone 24/7.
Okay.
So,
Sweet.
and then just leave your contact info and then I'll call you back.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
So I don't think this one ever really had sound. I think because they were probably just having their own little discussion. It really wasn't anything pertinent to the case. It was probably just their own little thoughts there, you know, between themselves.
So you're the homeowner, right? You guys aren't renters? Okay. So this is a consent to search form. This is the date and time and your location, which is your address. This is my name. I request permission to search this house in its entirety for missing persons. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and sign this, and then I need you to read the bottom of it and make sure you understand that. Before you sign it, ask me any questions if you don't understand it.
Okay.
I'll need you to print your name there. So when I list my name on here, it includes my buddies that are with me. Are you good with that?
Okay, that's cool.
Okay. So I just need you to print your name there. There's my name. Just read this bottom and make sure you understand that. Before you sign it, ask me any questions if you have any, okay?
All through 13.
Today's the 13th. Looking for the time?
4:15, 36.
4:36. Yep. You have any questions? Okay. I appreciate it. Let's go.
Yeah, the big question is, did he act alone? What we do know for sure is that Nicole made sure to, get everything deleted as far as communication goes. you know, that to me personally, it just screams guilty of something if you're that concerned and worried about making sure stuff's that deleted. I don't know. Anyways, all right. So this was items in the garage. Pictures of mail in the Lexus. Pictures in the Lexus. The car seats that were still this is work truck. I wonder if they ever took a picture of the inside of his work truck. Or was it just the outside here, you know? Doesn't look like it, eh? Close. Here they have Shanann's ID. Her wallet. Chris Watts' ID. That's really cute, eh, folks? Cece's birthday's coming up, July 17th. Shannon's purse. Medications. Looks like they had to deal with quite a bit with the medication stuff for the kids and stuff here, eh? I think there was respiratory issues. There's some more. Excuse me. Okay, split screen. Sheesh. Thank you.
This is Officer Goodman. Is this Krista? Yep. Hung up on me again. Hello, Christopher? Christopher.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that he.
This is Officer Goodman. Just going to keep it recording so in case he calls back to get it. Hello, Christopher. This is Officer Goodman, Frederick Police Department. Are you there? Hello? Is that, and that's the number you called and it went right through last time you had contact with him? 910-309-1702. That's what's coming in. They don't have a house phone? That's a different number now. This is Officer Goodman, Frederick Police Department.
And this is Chris Moss. I was trying to call you back from my personal phone. Kept saying call failed. So I just used my work phone.
Oh, this is your work phone? Okay. So, we're just trying to get some of your wife and kids' information entered in to put some alerts out there. I just need to get some information about the kids. Do you know how, on Bella, do you know her height, weight, hair color, and eyes?
So height would be 42 inches.
Okay.
Weight would be 40 pounds.
Okay.
Hair color would be brown.
All right.
Eye color would be brown as well.
Okay. Does she have any scars, marks, tattoos?
No.
Okay. And then on Celeste, same thing.
So she is 37 inches tall.
Okay.
She is 37 pounds.
Okay.
Blonde hair.
Eyes.
Hazel eyes.
Hazel. Okay. And again, no scars, marks, tattoos?
No.
Okay. Okay, we're just gonna get that information out. And we're just gonna keep. Oh, does Shannon have any scars, marks, or tattoos?
She has the scar on her forehead only pops out every once in a while. It's from that car wreck she had a long, long time ago, but no tattoos.
Okay. Is it really a visible scar or no?
No, it's just like only when like only if she's like really heated.
Okay.
She's like outside running around a lot.
Okay. So it's like when there's a lot of sun.
Yeah.
Okay. And where is that on her forehead? Left, middle.
It's like right in the middle. Forehead is like right, like kind of like it runs like right in the middle, like just above the bridge of the nose, and it runs down, just like where the glass stuff went to her forehead for that car accident.
And when you say goes down towards
yeah,
the mouth.
It goes up and down, so side to side.
Okay.
Like you have to really look for it, but like it's there. Like if she's like outside running around, it just kind of comes through.
Okay. So since the other officers have talked to you, has anything else come to mind that you can think of to help us try to figure out what's going on, where she is?
Nothing's come across. Just a bunch of text messages from a lot of friends just reaching out to me, just seeing like if they could help or whatnot, but nothing new.
Okay. Can't think of any other names or anything that come to mind that we could call.
No new names right now. Everybody else it's just been like consistently the same people just reaching out to me.
Okay.
A lot of phone calls from North Carolina, but people I haven't heard from in a long time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, if you hear something, obviously, let us know as soon as you can, and if you can think of anything, if anything, you think of that might help us locate her, just let us know. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir.
All right. You have a good night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
So this is the famous doll photo that we're all aware of. Chris sent to Shanann. She didn't know what to make of it, and she ended up posting that photo. Little did we all realize how serious he was being with covering up that doll as though the doll was just dead. First time hearing this, Pug Mama? I think it really helps that you guys can see the files like opening themselves. You know that you're getting what you would have gotten if you would have requested files from Weld County as well, kind of thing. Excuse me. Footage of Nicole Atkinson dropping off Shanann. I thought this was the doll photo. I don't know why it said doll. Maybe that was just the officer's, part of the officer's name. It was sent by mistake to Shannon, a mistake, I think. Oh, well, perhaps it was a mistake that that photo ended up with her. Now, this is the footage of Chris backing up his truck into the driveway, where you can see two small shadows underneath the vehicle. So there he goes into the house, right? Here he comes out again. Most welcome, Pug Mama. As we know, this is Nate's footage from his camera. Yeah. I certainly wish it would have been more of a clear shot as well. Yeah, the tree is a little bit, it's a lot in the way, actually. "20 seconds for this one to finish loading." As was a hearing, he had checked in with the neighbor to see where his cameras. It's got to be premeditated proof. Well, it's got to definitely show that he's not insane. He's quite capable of knowing the difference between right and wrong. You know, it was pretty obvious that he knew what he did was very wrong. So to be able to plead insanity was like, no. Pictures of the pantries where they kept all their food. Closet. I thought it was kind of neat that the officers kept commenting on how organized the house was. Gorgeous furniture set, though, hey? That's something I was admiring when I had gone through these photos for the first time. The all-famous ring, right? So sad that this is how they had to leave this world. Not even realizing the monster was beside them the whole time. It's just the luggage that she had brought with herself. The luggage tag. So this is just opening the case files together, Leslie, so that everybody can see where the information came from, and they can gauge for themselves whether or not they believe it to be important or truthful. Kitchen trash can, where they did end up finding sheet. Where was it? The pillowcases. Yeah, there you go, folks. Yeah, I thought some people would enjoy seeing the authentic opening of the case files together. Just the remnants of the garbage. You've never seen these photos? I've shared some of these photos with you guys on my channel, but we have, like, you know, a lot of videos on my channel. There's 100 of just Chris, and then there's a bunch of live videos that include him as well. I've had a lot of messages from people asking about what I think and if I still had access to the files. So I thought, well, you know, if that many people are interested and I keep getting messages about it, then I guess we can start opening these files. And these markings, you know, the testing and stuff that was being done on this, everything halted when Chris Watts pled guilty and went straight to sentencing. So we don't know if this was her makeup or if this was stains from her body or the baby, maybe. These were of significant interest, though. That's why there were so many pictures of it. Yeah, lots of muck. That was the book that Shanann had bought and sent to Chris, hoping that they could rekindle their relationship with whatever was going on. However, when one person's stepping out on the relationship, it's just that's the beginning of the end. There's no way that it's going to be able to succeed. In my opinion, anyway. Look at all of her beautiful shoes, eh? Gorgeous little closet. I have a shoe fetish, though. I can relate. Some of their bills there, folks. Not yet, honey. Oh. Come on, baby. Too much stuff open all at the same time, guys. Just give me a sec. Excuse me. All right, y'all. We've been going at this for hours here, so I think we're going to stop at tag 113-S4, and we will definitely pick this up again on Saturday. Couple of special announcements. Today, later, I'm going to be doing a secondary live for outfit of the day, makeup of the day. We're going to be doing that at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time, so in 2 hours. There's going to be a special live of a survivor story on Thursday. Stay tuned for that. We'll probably do it at the usual 2 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. And then Saturday, we'll continue with the Chris Watts files, opening those. So if you're interested in seeing the outfit of the day, makeup of the day, I'm also going to be sharing 7 of my pet peeves this evening. So if you're interested in hearing about those things, join me at 7 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. It's been awesome showing you these authentic files, folks. Much love for everybody who supports me. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed the opening of these files together. If you're new and you enjoyed spending time here, please hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to be notified of all my posts, then click the bell right beside it. It'll send you a notification as soon as I post. And I will see y'all in a couple of hours for outfit of the day, makeup of the day, and some pet peeves of mine. So much love, folks. We'll see you again soon with another true story with me, Sherry Wiens. Bye for now, folks.